2 of our discussion with the Americans. John Sullivan was referring to the annual report of the State Department on religious freedoms across the world. And if you look into that report, you will find that every country in the world is being criticized by one way or another, including the U.S. on religious freedoms. And Sudan is dealing with that. We have got a special committee on dealing with religious freedoms across the country. Sudan is one of the countries that are seeing an excellent religious coexistence between the different religions.
But John Sullivan himself, expressing concern about religious freedoms, pointed to what he described as the destruction of churches and the arrests of priests.
And we told him that the destruction of churches, these are illegal churches built on land that belongs to other people. And at the same time, while 3 churches were destroyed, 4 mosques were destroyed at the same time. And that because there was a legal decision and that this land belongs to some people, and the churches and mosques were built illegally on that land.
Really? But why would the Reverend Kuwa Shamal of the Sudanese Church of Christ say Christians have no rights here anymore?
Everybody can say whatever he says, but many priests are saying otherwise.
What about a recent case we've had of more than 20 South Sudanese Christian women being arrested at a gathering in Khartoum by the public order police because they were wearing trousers and skirts and therefore they said were an affront to public decency?
I remember very well John Sullivan was talking on wearing trousers, and when we left my office going to the meeting place, we met a journalist who was wearing trousers, and she was talking to me, so I said this is an example that what is being said in the social media is not all true.
But these women were arrested, and I mean, there are cases. I mean, according to Dr. Ihsan Figueiri, coordinator of the No to Oppression of Women initiative, more than 15,000 women have been sentenced to flogging last year because of the affront to public decency.
I read that press release by Ihsan Figueiri. I doubt the number, but I cannot deny that there must be sometimes problems or indecency that has been caught by the police. But this is one of the issues is being addressed in our parliament right now.
You are, so
yes.
Christian women can wear their trousers.
It has got nothing to do with religion. Muslim women wear wearing trousers. Many are doing that, and it's not an illegal behavior to wear a trouser.
Another civic freedom is freedom of the press, of course, and Sudan's National Intelligence and Security Services apparently seized print runs of 4 Sudanese newspapers. The Sudanese Journalist Network described the confiscations as a press massacre.
This is how we are having wide discussion over the press and journalism law with the participation of journalists across the country. We are trying to have a new version of our journalist and newspapers law that will not have punishment of whatever kind and leave everything to other laws and treat journalists like other citizens whenever they make mistakes.
But why were these newspapers seized?
This is right now, this is in fact in accordance with the law. It is part of the jurisdiction and